Currently we're here, guys. Texas Department of Public Safety, Weslaco. Okay, guys. For you guys to take the test, you gotta come through here. You gotta take all of that curve and then come here. Okay. To park right there. From there, you're gonna do your air brake test right here. Okay, once you've done your air brake test, you're gonna be asked to come over here, take a right turn. Okay. Usually there's no traffic coming this way, so it should be very easy. Just remember to take a white turn so you don't end up hitting the curb, because anytime you hit the curb, it's an automatic disqualification. They will allow you to go through the whole thing. They won't tell you nothing about it till you come back, and once you're done, they'll let you know. You know something? You hit the curb, that's an automatic disqualification, and just make your next appointment. That's it. Okay, basically we're gonna come down here. There's gonna be another light. Remember to look both ways on each light. Even if you have a green light, it doesn't matter. They don't care about it. They just want you to look both ways. You gotta slow down also before you hit the light. And once you hit this light, you'll be asked to move to the other lane, because you're gonna make a left turn under the bridge. We have the bridge coming up. Remember, we're gonna take a left on the bridge. As you can see, it's gonna change speeds. Now we're gonna go to 40 miles an hour. Okay. We're coming on to this light. Go ahead and start signaling, and then take your left lane. Just go ahead and be cautious about it. Take it in the fifth gear. 15 miles an hour, that should be pretty good. Okay. Here, remember to go wide on the turn, and then land in the middle. Okay, also that curve, or that left turn, you should have done it with both hands on your wheel. Don't forget that. They got me the first time on that. Light, we're going to take a right. So start making your way over. Don't forget to look both ways, check your mirrors. Do not go on red, please. You'll get points taken off if you go on red. You gotta wait for the green light. Don't be like that jackass right there. And once you're here, they're gonna ask you for a left. Okay, start indicating. Get on the lane. And usually this is what happens. it went from green like that to yellow to red. And don't forget to be behind that white line. You don't want to be on top of that white line, because if she doesn't see or he doesn't see it, they're gonna take points off. They're gonna say you're on top of the line, you're not properly aligned, or you know, whatever they want to, the terms they want to use. Once you're here, you can wait for, you can go on the green light, but it's best if you get the arrow. Okay. And then here you actually go to the first lane and then work yourself onto this one. Here, just keep going 35 because it's gonna turn into 30 as soon as we hit the little city. Or 30 miles an hour. Okay, they're gonna ask you that on the third light you're actually gonna go ahead and turn north, which is your left again. Remember that at this point you should be looking both ways for traffic. And this is the second light. As soon as you pass this second light, you should be trying to make your way on to the left hand side, because remember on the third light we're supposed to be taking a left turn. First light, this is the second light, I'm sorry. Light, the Texas Boulevard light. This is the one that we're gonna be turning north on. Okay, on this one I had trouble because the first time I came, they told me I didn't position myself correctly, and I was perfectly in line with this lane. So this time, the second time I came, I went ahead and put myself half and half, trying to take over the lane, but apparently that's incorrect too. So it depends on who's giving you the test, because this guy told me that I was supposed to be on the lane, and then when I would take my turns, try to make them not too wide, not too tight. So that was a problem on that one. And then over here, you're gonna pass this light coming up, and they're gonna ask you to move on to the left lane, because we're gonna be making a left turn under the bridge again. You don't allow yourself enough space to actually maneuver, you're gonna get stranded on one of the lanes. They're gonna deduct points, or they're gonna fail you, automatically fail you, because you're not complying. We're now gonna be turning under the bridge to the left. Okay, when you come over to take the test, they're gonna ask you to be here an hour early. Sometimes people don't show up, sometimes things get canceled. That's why they want you an hour early. Another thing is, the test more than likely is gonna take you a whole hour to take. It's gonna be half an hour over there. By the time you're done taking the air brake test and making sure everything is working in working conditions, that's half an hour, and then half an hour apparently driving, because so far it's been 31 minutes and 37 seconds. Okay, here when you're coming over, be careful, because as you can see, that second lane also can turn in here. That's what happened to me today. I was turning over here, and there were two cars next to me, and I bumped that curb. So that was an automatic disqualification because of that. Everything else so far, well, except for observation on a couple of turns, everything else was fine. Because of that, I lost here my gears. I couldn't get on to I couldn't find my gears right here. I had to go to 6 and then keep climbing. That's another thing. Like I said, they won't tell you you're disqualified till you're over there again. Over here, you start to merge, and they'll tell you to merge, and you keep on driving. When you take this curve down, they're gonna let you know that on 1015, which is International Boulevard, you're gonna have to exit. Once you exit on International Boulevard, you're gonna be heading back to the office. They don't tell you you're gonna be heading back to the office until you hit that second light. Some people have told me that before you head to the office, they'll tell you to go over there and past the office, there's a little place where you can do the backup, and you have to go there. But since I haven't passed, I haven't had that pleasure to go and into that little place of backup, because I just don't know, man. Okay guys, over here, this is your exit. You're gonna have to merge and take that exit, and then you're gonna be driving back. A little bit. Apparently there ain't nothing on YouTube to let anybody know that, what's going on here in Weslaco. McAllen has been canceled. There's nobody's taking McAllen, because McAllen is being remodeled. Okay, so everybody that's taking the CDL have to come over here to Weslaco. It's on International Boulevard, where the Peter Piper is. Just go under the bridge and head north, and you won't know you're there, because on your right hand side there's going to be a school, on the left hand side there's going to be the stripes, and then